They didn't know what they were doing. They thought they were mocking you. They thought they were tearing you down. They thought they were exposing your weakness. But heaven was using their hands to carve your strength. They didn't break you. They built you. And they didn't even know it. Every insult became a brick. Every betrayal became a beam. Every rejection became a foundation. Every wound became a window. They didn't break you. They built you. You thought the pain was pointless. You thought the silence was punishment. You thought the abandonment was a curse. But it was construction. It was design. It was divine architecture. Because heaven doesn't build with comfort. It builds with confrontation. They didn't break you. They built you. And they didn't even know it. They thought they were burying you. But they were planting you. They thought they were silencing you. But they were sharpening you. They thought they were excluding you. But they were exalting you. Because what man calls rejection, heaven calls redirection. You weren't destroyed. You were designed. You weren't crushed. You were carved. You weren't ruined. You were refined. And the hands that hurt you were the same hands heaven used to shape you. They didn't break you. They built you. And they didn't even know it. They didn't know that every time they lied, your discernment grew. That every time they left, your endurance stretched. That every time they mocked, your message deepened. They didn't know that every time they tried to crush you, heaven was pressing the oil. You weren't just surviving. You were being sculpted. You weren't just enduring. You were being equipped. You weren't just hurting. You were being healed. Because pain is heaven's chisel. And betrayal is heaven's blueprint. They didn't break you. They built you. And they didn't even know it. They didn't know that the fire they threw you in would purify your voice. That the pit they pushed you into would deepen your prayer. That the silence they left you in would amplify your anointing. They didn't know that the storm they sent would strengthen your sail. You weren't broken. You were built. Like Joseph in the prison. Like David in the cave. Like Esther in the palace. Like Jesus on the cross. Because heaven builds in hidden places. Heaven builds in painful spaces. Heaven builds in rejected corners. They didn't break you. They built you. And they didn't even know it. They didn't know that their betrayal would birth your boldness. That their gossip would grow your grit. That their absence would activate your assignment. They didn't know that their cruelty would crown you. You weren't broken. You were built. And now you carry the kind of strength that can't be taught. Only forged. You carry the kind of wisdom that can't be downloaded. Only lived. You carry the kind of fire that can't be faked. Only survived. They didn't break you. They built you. And they didn't even know it. So don't curse the pain. Don't resent the betrayal. Don't mourn the rejection. Because it was all part of the blueprint. Part of the process. Part of the prophecy. You weren't broken. You were built. And now you stand with scars that speak. With wounds that worship. With tears that testify. You stand with a voice that pierces. With a heart that heals. With a presence that convicts. Because you weren't just shaped. You were sanctified. They didn't break you. They built you. And they didn't even know it. So let them talk. Let them walk. Let them laugh. Let them leave. Because they were never your builders. They were just heaven's tools.